Hi guys, welcome back to more Fear the Walking Dead. We are on episode 3 of season 7 in our post-apocalyptic nightmare. We've had two kind of different opening episodes. The last episode with Grace and Morgan was incredibly frustrating. Not only for them, but for us as the viewer, because they Morgan set out on a task and a mission to try and get them somewhere better than where they are, and through one thing or another ended up right back where they started. I have no clue how this season is going to go, especially with what we're now dealing with above ground. It's just bonkers that we've gone in this direction. Anyway, I'm up for it. Let's keep going. Episode 3. I knew that tune was coming. This is weird that she's now shacked up with her husband's father, in effect. Not in that way, but...
Anybody out there? Anyone at all? John Francis Dory V and my daughter-in-law, Jean Dory.
God, you'd go insane. I would have such cabin fever. I would have murdered whoever was in there with by now.
At least what we think is daylight.
I don't do well with closed,
out there,
tight places.
you give us a holler. Another one off the board.
296. Oh, that's gone quick.
Good night, John.
869. Oh. That does appear to be seeping through your ceiling. What the hell could be doing this? Can't be any more bombs going off.
Yo.
John!
Well, that's that.
You okay? What is that? What?
That was already there. Okay, so what the hell caused that to collapse? It's like an old mine or something, or connected to the shower? We are underground, right? Oh, this looks sinister. Have we found like a serial killer's lair here? What the fuck is going on? That's a lot of blood.
John.
Yeah.
I know.
What is this place?
Teddy.
Probably.
This is where he killed all those women.
Wow, that's dark. Damn. And that must be incredibly frustrating for him.
I think I'm gonna leave it open for a little while.
John.
I have questions. Had him close to 40 years. The answers might be in here.
Why does it matter now?
The addicts killed 23 women. He did the same thing to them that he was doing after he escaped prison. Embalm.
Yeah, but I understand the detective in him still wants to piece together stuff because it was that case for him. But take a look around at the world in which you now live, and on top of the fact that you know he's already gone. What good does this actually do anybody other than just bring you into a darker place of his psyche? This doesn't help at all.
He still got what he wanted, June.
John, I don't think going over all of this is going to help
No,
anyone.
me neither.
I didn't find them all.
Find what?
I said we knew he killed 23 women, but we only found 22 bodies.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
His last victim, Cindy
Dude,
Hawkins.
you're
the one
obsessed.
whose first I planted. Square in the eye, and I promised her.
Well,
I'd help
they're
her
all
bury her
dead.
baby. Promised her I'd help give her the ending she deserved, but I was never able to.
Well, you can't now either, can you? To who?
Maybe something in here will help me find where she is.
John,
He's lost his mind.
You can't leave here.
I get obsession, but this is just stupid.
How long till you think they'll be done?
It's not just the suits. I mean, once these are done, we need some kind of airlock.
Keep working on the suits. I'll start shoring things up. Buy some time in case we can't venture out.
Oh, the problem now is that's just shown there. Oops, wrong screen. That's just shown there. You've still got, what, the 10 weeks in, so they've got another 40 odd weeks before they can go outside. And now he's found that. What else is there to do? He's now going to obsess over that for the next fucking 10 months.
Where's the hooch?
It all got smashed, along with all the preserves and everything else on the shelf.
Oh, great.
Plenty of tang left.
I've got to ask you as the audience here, if this was you, would you bother? Why would you bother? The world was dead as it was. It's even deadlier now. That's the worst possible thing that could have happened here, is that has revealed itself. Nut job. Got the shakes there. That is trophy box. They all keep trophies.
Cindy.
What is the constant rumble? Is that just outside with the wind and the radiation and everything else, or what? That's not a natural occurring sound. Sounds like someone's trying to get in.
Someone up there.
How did you not fall on your ass then? I feel like I'm watching a bad horror movie now. Into the cellar. Don't do this. Know that you're doing exactly what you shouldn't do. See? Nothing. It could be the dead woman he's trying to avenge here in his own mind. We can see otherwise.
Teddy. Dakota.
Yep.
You poor girl.
No, not so much.
The one I couldn't save. What's wrong?
No,
You shouldn't be out here without protection.
she's not. He's losing it. Yeah.
Cindy.
Just like she's wearing a...
John, what's going on?
Yeah. What you saw was someone in like a candy stripper's uniform, right? She's gonna have to keep her eye on him. They're not here to judge you.
Think it'll hold?
You're asking the wrong man.
Where were they?
You saw him longer than I did. I'm
Don't
okay, I
move.
can get myself
No, John,
out.
but I need to check.
I'm fine.
Yeah, but I am not. What are you doing up there? Why were you up there all by yourself?
I heard her.
Chasing ghosts.
calling me.
No, you didn't.
I don't understand, John.
I know what it sounds like, but she was calling me. So I went up. And there she was.
Nope.
Plain as day.
Nope. Great. No, you're stuck in here with someone who's losing their mind.
I know what I saw, Dick.
No, you don't, dude.
Teddy did to the state of the state. It ain't pretty, June. We should have stopped
But we didn't.
I didn't keep track.
Before, when you were up there?
I was alone a lot, June.
John, I need you to tell me exactly how much you were drinking up there.
Half a bottle a day. Whatever I could find.
And down here?
Shit.
Drink here and there. I thought that was enough to get us through.
When was the last time you had a drink?
Day before last. Picked a hell of a time to go cold turkey.
Don't have much choice.
You don't suppose those masked fellas are friendly?
They don't sound friendly to me, John. This is why I didn't
No,
want
and
you
they
on
know
that
you're
radio.
down here now.
Open that door and let us in.
Say.
You should say something.
I'm gonna have to shore that up.
Could have really done with not finding that. It would have been hard enough for him to just deal with. Weird that we're doing this episode like a bit of a ghost story kind of thing, like a one man's obsession, you know? I kind of having to move away from the storyline because there she is, because no one's in a group anymore.
This isn't really now.
John, please.
I'm not feeling this. Can't find anything out there.
John?
Couldn't sleep with the hammering.
So why you
Can't you help
got a
him?
gun in your hand?
Still seeing things?
Tell her the truth.
And you saw it up there. Getting through that fallout, that is not going to be an easy journey, let alone getting through them. You know, a lot of people find it easier to go through what you're going through with medication.
To pry the hatch open.
John, I know it is really...
What if you go psycho mode?
And what is this really about, John? Why do you want to run out into a world that's going to kill you in 10 different ways? But I don't think she's the one that's not at peace, John. I think that's you, and whatever you are seeing in here, that's
She's
coming
bang
from
on
you,
with
and you are
this.
not going to fix it by leaving.
And you're scaring June here because what you do here and the actions that you take here and the responsibilities that you've got for living down here with her fall on her too. You go crazy down here or go stir crazy, whether it's through guilt or whether it's through you going cold turkey and you seeing and hearing things. If you do something rash, it takes her with you.
Things get hairy.
Ouch.
The answer's in there. I find it, you leave me be. Then I'll be able to think straight. Then I'll be able to deal with them.
Done that sooner.
You should have.
Trust me.
Well, shit.
We know you're listening. So consider this your final warning.
June. June.
I'm not.
June.
Wake up!
She tried to drug you.
I always thought he took you from the diner parking lot.
This story's just been
Your
done
shift.
too much.
We turned that place over looking for you. That's where your body would have been.
Well, you're not going to retrieve it now, are you?
I didn't know you were wearing this.
Not like this.
I didn't want to lose it at work. I only wore it when I was seeing my boyfriend.
It's a tried and tested.
That's what I know where she is, Judith. I gotta go.
John, it's not safe out there. Those people, they're back. and
She's
that
been buried
radiation
for 40
alone is enough
years.
to kill you.
And a nuclear bomb's gone off on top
They're
of
still
it.
alive. It's not as dangerous as she said.
Is it really as dangerous as you said?
I don't know.
She's
What do
no
you mean
way
you
of
don't
knowing,
know?
has she?
Where did all those numbers on the board come from? Why did we have to wait 294
I
more
can
days?
explain, John. I was being safe. Now cut me loose.
Not until you tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Tell me.
I made them up.
I told you.
Why?
I don't want to go up there. I know what to expect down here every day. I know what it's supposed to look like. Living without John.
You want to go find out? I mean, there's aspects that are specific to this show, like that.
No, do not go out there.
I know where he dumped her, June.
I enjoyed his character up until now, but giving him this storyline here now is just tired. There's nothing we're gaining from this at all. They're trying to dig their way in.
To find me.
Why are you confusing me?
Because you promised.
You're not real.
So how do you know they
So
are?
why are you doing it?
No, she is.
John, you can't even save yourself.
I can't. No. No.
He's in. He's in.
You didn't stop him. Because he still destroyed everything.
You're not real. You're not real. You coming out? Or are you gonna make me come in?
Okay then.
You okay? Yeah. Some real ugly mustard up there.
Looks like you found her. So you'd have gone on all
Must
that
have still had her here
walkabout for
when we were
nothing.
closing in on him. Must have been too spooked to pose her where he found her, so buried her in the wall.
What do you mean by at rest? She's on a fucking stretcher.
I know you don't want to go up there, but I'm afraid you don't have much choice. I'll help you see which way is up, because I think I see it again.
Guess you'll have to do like.
Hey, you're awake. You were out for days. The collapse and the DTs. I was worried you weren't going to wake up. Not underground.
How?
Someone heard your radio messages. We survived because we had the masks on when the dirt collapsed. John, the only reason I am alive is because you talked me into leaving.
Just wanted to help you see which way was up.
Well,
Yeah.
good morning.
It's pretty obvious where they were.
Victor,
He wanted to know as soon as you were up.
how'd you survive all this?
Better than you did. But that's gonna change now that you're here.
It could be the other
You think
place.
we're gonna join you after what you did to Morgan at the sub?
I did what I did. Yes.
Doesn't make it right.
That's not a very good argument.
But it does make staying here your only choice.
You have any idea who those people in the gas masks are?
I've been asking myself the same question. Perhaps we can answer it together.
No thanks.
Yeah. It's caused enough damage.
I'm off the sauce right now.
I assume you have many questions, but for now, you should rest.
Leaving really isn't an option.
Enough of that drink.
He's holding all the cards.
June? Mr. Dory, can you hear me? It's Morgan. I heard your message on the radio. I need
He's
you to
coming.
tell me if you're down there. Victor, where are they?
They're with me,
Yeah.
and they're safe, which is more than you'll be able to see if you tell me first.
How about we do this every night so you can put me to sleep? I'm done listening to you, Morgan. Face the truth, Morgan. You failed.
We are here because of what you did.
I don't see it that way.
And now, it's my turn.
I'm not gonna stop you from doing that. But if I hear that is not what you're doing, if I hear that you've hurt anybody that I care about, I swear to God.
What, Morgan? What?
I will come for you, Victor.
Bring it.
But at the moment, Strand is got one up on Morgan in every scenario. Okay, guys, episode 3. That was a bloody awful episode. I'm sorry. The first 2 were fine. I've thoroughly enjoyed this show, especially the last few seasons. There's been very few bad episodes. That felt like a filler. The last 5 minutes of moving the story forward a little bit, and John Dory Sr. and June ending up with Strand, and the rivalry between Strand and Morgan because he got to them before you did. That's fine. The whole rest of the episode was just bloody awful. Because it was utterly predictable. The moment that thing fell and revealed Teddy's serial killer lair, and the fact that there was a girl and a body that he never found, and then you mix in the fact that he's suffering from withdrawal, DTs, whatever you want to call it, with there being no more alcohol, and then him hearing voices and seeing the girl, I'm like, oh God, really, please, don't do this. But they did. But regardless, it got us to where we are at the end of the episode. It was just incredibly frustrating because I've seen that in so many TV shows, so many movies, where we know the psychosis is real, that everything they're hearing and everything they're seeing isn't real. And the character themselves is going, you're not real, you're not there. And then they carry on. You're like, ugh, it's so frustrating. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that episode. Oh well, we'll move on. I'm not going to discuss it any further. We know what's going on between Strand and Morgan. What his game plan is to elaborate on, I'm going to do what you couldn't do, Morgan. I'm going to rebuild the world. But anybody who has the hubris that Strand is now displaying, because he feels he's at the top of his game and he's one of the only survivors out there and he's in charge, that it'll be rebuilt in your image, because it's just like history is written by the victors. You know, it's the same sort of thing. No pun intended, Victor, Strand, whatever. Never mind. Right, I'll be back for another episode. We do 2 a week. Only one available per week on YouTube for the time being. If you do want to watch them all in full length, I would appreciate if you go check the link in the description. That will take you to Patreon. That is the lifeblood of the channel. That really, really helps me continue to keep doing this job for you guys. I love doing this. I love reacting. I love watching all these different shows and going through them with you. But it's up to you. You can just take a look. But what you could do to really help me out is not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you for episode 4 called Breathe With Me next. Take care.